Why, non-gaming unicorn, what are you doing here? Thanks, Non-Gaming Unicorn. We're here this year with Three Sages Games, and we talked to them last year, and they're going to show us what's new this year. We have Heidi and Sarah. So what do we got? What's new this year?
So we have the High Kingdom of Veronica, which is a campaign front for Dungeon World. This is the only Dungeon World campaign front that's currently in print. Everything else is PDF only, which kind of makes it unique. It's not a very long one, but it's a good little introduction for Dungeon World. It has a lot of cool, different stuff in it. Yep, as your unicorn. And then what we also have is our War Stories line. Okay. Aliyah War is our main setting, or the Realms of War, and in this we started out with a module as our first thing that we did. It's called The Beast That Waits. It focuses on the little hamlet of Graven, who was a quiet and peaceful little hamlet. It has the presentation of such, but there's a lot of problems going on in the small little town. Trade's been cut off by bandits and wild boars and things like that. The mines collapsed. The Baron hasn't come down in 3 years from his manor. So there's just a ton of variety of problems that need to be dealt with.
The idea behind it was to kind of go in and create a beginning adventure that was both comprehensive, would change as you accomplished your goals, and would allow you, because of how we set it up, it goes basically from, here's the outline of an area to an area. So as a GM, you aren't railroaded into any sort of particular way of doing it. It gives you all the information without saying, okay, here's Act 1, Scene 1. It's, okay, here's Area 1, here's Area 2, and lets you decide how to tackle it as a GM.
That sounds intriguing. Okay, what else we got?
We have Gods of War. Gods of War outlines all the gods of the Middle Kingdoms. The Middle Kingdoms is where we're setting all of our adventures right now. This is a map of the Middle Kingdoms. The Beast That Waits it's about right in here for the place and where that adventure takes place. Okay. And it basically this supplement though covers the details of this is where all the gods and stuff that are worshipped throughout the kingdoms. The difference between this and a lot of other deity books is we give benefits on why a non-cleric character would want to play a character that was devoted to a god, because there's actually benefits to playing a character even if you aren't a cleric. So you could get, like, say if you were devoted to Corellian, you could get bonuses to your swim checks, you could get bonuses to various weapons depending on the type of god that you're worshipping, even though you're not a cleric. But there's also certain drawbacks for that. So in that case, you couldn't ride horses because you've made an agreement with Poseidon a long time ago. So
you give them motivation for their existence, the raison d'etre, if you will.
Yeah, because there's a lot of times where if there's no mechanical thing, then people will just go, oh, well, I don't need to worry about it. But if there's a mechanical reason to do it, it encourages them to bring that into the game more.
Okay, so what else we got?
We also have this, which is Goblins of Treble. Goblins of Treble is a short adventure that is designed to take place within a very small amount of time. You can play it within an evening's game. It's a good break for, I don't know what I need to do this evening or want to filler between campaigns. It's only also in the world of Aliyah War, it's only about a week's journey away from where we have the War Stories Beast That Waits taking place. So it's also a good filler piece after you finish the Beast That Waits, which is the other thing that we're doing with this.
And the idea for that one is you're traveling along the road, run into a bunch of farmers that have obviously been ambushed, and you have to kind of figure out what's going on and why the goblins are attacking and all sorts of things like that. So it's kind of a simple 4-hour adventure. Normally we just have stuff like that on sale for PDF, but we decided we'd do a convention special for it.
Oh, that's kind of neat. What else we got?
We have new covers for some of our tube games, which are those games right over here. You basically have the mats, that's like no crystals. With no crystals, it's a 2 to 4 player game. And So basically, you basically have variety. You can basically play on the mat that is the bag you store the pieces in, and then we have new covers for Elvis Checkers, Door Stones, and Gnome Crystals.
Okay.
As well as revised rules for Dwarf Stones.
Dwarf Stones is actually a revised edition, so if you have the original edition, you can get an upgrade pack, which would allow you to actually not to rebuy the game, but have the new rules and the new crystals for the new crystals.
Oh, that sounds neat.
And the last thing that I really want to talk about this time around is, well, first of all, we have our new t-shirts, which we are very happy with, as well as our new banner, and that is like totally cool.
Okay, and then let's get your that's your website information in case I forget to put it down below. So, which I've been known to do. Okay, you got 3 stages.
And then the last thing I want to talk about is these, our crystalline counters. They're the same ones that we use in the game, and we sell them in 3 different varieties. We sell 50 small crystals, a pack with 5 large crystals and 25 small crystals, and then we sell a pack with 6 large crystals. And so you can buy, and you can use these for a variety of things, everything from card games to board games to miniatures to counting health and mana and different role-playing games. So these are very versatile, a little accessory for our games.
Okay, and what would you say is the most whimsical product that we have this year?
Whimsical product. I'd say that's probably this baby. Clockwork Dreams. It is you're in a realm that was created by the Fae, where they have clockwork machinery, but you're basically in the dream of a Fae Lord as he died. He created this realm, and so you're playing Fae creatures, either Fae Lords or dryads and harpies and all sorts of.
And this is from the suzerain line at Savage Mojos, so.
Gremlins.
And this really is whimsical because you finally have a steampunk person wearing a hat that fits.
Yeah.
That's important. Well, thanks for showing me your wares. If you like the video, give me a hearty thumbs up, subscribe it, and thanks for watching. Bye now. Thanks.
Thank you.